appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. Whoa! I am Richard, and this whole thing around us, why, that's me about to say a vowel, or LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now. Limited time offer. No vowels, he said, messing with everything else that was going on. No sound for redeems. I just turned off that sound right now because otherwise we would also have the menu music. It will be back on again once we go over to the game. Sorry about that, but in this particular instance, I did not want that sound going on. Oh my goodness. You can't hear it, but it's going off in my ears. And how are you doing today? Oh, how about I say, oh, you. Oh, you, because those are what you wanted. Oh, and you. Oh, you? Or you, oh? I assume because you did it in that order, you want oh, you. What have you been doing? Oh, you. What are you like? What is it? What is this thing that you keep doing that is like this? I don't know. Oh, you. I guess the only thing that's that I need to do now, or that can possibly for the OU, is to swivel around in the opposite direction. Woo! Going in the way that we don't usually go, which is clockwise, anti-clockwise. Hold on. Yeah, clockwise. He said, thinking about a clock and having to do it with his hand to work out which way it was. Yes, that was a clock. Hydrate and stretching. We will do some hydration. Delicious, tasty water that tastes of nothing. And stretching. Because, I haven't stretched since I got up this morning, obviously. At all. I have used none of my limbs before that point. So, there we go. Stretches have been done. And whoop. We'll go back over to this for the moment. So how are you? I hope you are well. I am doing well, thank you very much. It's a Sunday morning and it's, reasonably sunny outside, which is surprising to me, but hey, there we go. What do I know? I mean, nothing. He said, trying to plug in something. Don't you just hate that when you can't get it? You know the hole is there, but you cannot put it in the hole. Yeah, that's a horrible thing, isn't it? Let's not talk about that anymore. Anyway, hey, here we are with Kathy Rain. Gonna be possibly in the last bit of Kathy Rain. I assume so. We're right near the end. We're on day 5, and there only appear to be 6, maybe 7 days, or are we on day 7? On day 6 now. I forget. We're on one of them. It's a day with a number, and not a day with a. I mean, there is a day as well, but they've decided that isn't worth enunciating, especially as we had the time skip at the end of the last day, where Kathy went to hospital and accumulated huge medical bills because America! Well done, America. You have solved the problem of how to make poor people even poorer. Well done. That was always something that the world wanted to know how to do. Never mind. You're all caught up, and you don't have to drive to be the sleeping part of the drive, and you've been playing some games that are okay. Yeah. And one cause of bankruptcy in the US is medical debt. I do not doubt that at all. I don't. It is stupid, but hey, what can you do except rebel against it, and try and overturn the system? But you haven't tried that, and it's not worth it apparently. So I don't know. I mean, if you get injured while out trying to protest medical bills, they're really not going to cover you, are they? Never mind. It's a vicious cycle. And speaking of vicious cycles, yeah, we got the Katmobile right there, doing its thing. So let's go over into the game, he said, having neatly gone over to it to link to it with his link and segues and everything. Well, it's not a segue, is it? It's a full motorcycle. But hey, there we go. Let's go over to it. And yeah, look at what they've done to the menu screen. I don't mind. I'm going to say I don't mind, like, independent places trying to advertise their games, but don't advertise your games. Inside your games. That is. Oh, why would you do that? That is annoying. I don't need to know. I guess it is helpful to know. That look. 2 of your games are right here in your game. And yeah, I could click on those links and go somewhere. But guess what? I'm already playing your game. You don't need to make me try and play your game again. Or play a different game. Still. Never mind. Let's play the game as we said. Whoop. There we go. Music now. Hey, did you know about LMTDTMFFR with their games? Yes, let me advertise that thing that I am currently advertising. Alright, yes. We had just been turned upside down and we were about to go in. Let's take some rope, eh?
Say what you will about Tom, but he did save my sorry butt.
Nope, apparently we don't. And yes, it was revealed that Tom, the librarian, used to be the Red Man, but now a new Red Man has taken over. And yeah, do we have that? Where is it? Is it you? No, that's the transcript. Oh, we don't have any of the notes anymore. That's a shame. I was going to look at the note and see. It always begins with a hanging and a burning. And I guess the hanging was the priest in the first one, because he killed himself, and then the burning was probably what we did to the flowers and the fire everywhere, causing all that stuff to go on. Burgundy Man, technically red. Stabbing, hanging, burning. I thought there were 4. We'll find out. Alright, here's a door. Let's go inside. Let's not try and light that lantern on fire just yet.
Locked. What a shock.
Suicide was 3rd? No, it couldn't have been suicide because nobody suicided. Falling, maybe? Yeah, I know, that still wasn't suicide. Somebody pushed them off. Falling, yeah. Hey, we opened the door with the lockpicks. We actually used the lockpicks. So lockpick someone. It's hard to remember anymore. I know it's been, what, days at least. Alright, here we are. You do that. Oh, we can go back outside again. That's good to know. There's a bookshelf. What does he enjoy reading?
Various books. Nothing looks out of the ordinary.
Okay. What about the heater? Is he burning
Decent-sized heater. This must eat quite a lot of firewood in the winter. I doubt this place is well insulated.
Oh, look, there's a thing on the floor here that patently we can see but can't be interacted with. Alright, okay. Well, let's look at the sleeping cot.
Military style. Maybe he used to be in the army or something.
Who the hell puts a snare trap at their front door? Well, somebody who wants to catch Kathy Rain, obviously. What a silly question you're asking. Table. Oh, kitchen.
Gas stove. Guess there's no electricity out here. He's got running water, though, at least.
There's no electricity out here, but there is pipes that lay gas all the way out here. Or are you talking about it being on a propane tank or something? Propane and propane accessories.
Dishes and cutlery. Nothing interesting.
Alright, but there's a bucket. That's interesting. No? Oh, no, plants. Is he growing the last of the plants, the hallucinogenics?
Huh? What was that?
It's the very obvious trapdoor on the floor.
A secret compartment.
No,
there was a hand-drawn map and also some kind of document in there.
Is a map not a document? Alright, okay. There's a ladder.
Probably for that high shelf with potted plants.
Alright. Probably.
Quite the plant collection. Guess this guy's got a green thumb.
That's a wrongful death negligence thing. Oh, from the thing hanging them upside down, maybe.
Quite the plant collection. Guess this
okay.
guy's got a green thumb.
We're not going to recognise a particular plant. Alright. Well, we've got a sack.
A sack of potting soil. I don't need to mess with that.
Don't need to mess with a lot of things, but why not? Sounds like fun. And a spray can.
A gardening spray can for watering or applying pesticide.
Alright. Well, let's press... Oh. Trapdoor. Well, let's look at the trapdoor again.
Nothing else in there.
How do you know it's closed? Bottles, lamp, cupboard, broom. We didn't look at the broom. Alright, broom.
Must have been used recently. This floor is spotless. Well, either that or Cooper doesn't spend much time here.
And bottles.
A case of something. Beer, maybe?
Lantern.
I think that's a paraffin lamp. Probably a useful light source in here after dark.
Alright, now let's have a look at those things that we got. It's a document.
Whoa, this is an Ingstrom discharge form from last year. The name on here is Victor Kopernik, though, not Victor Cooper. Cooper, Kopernik? They're quite similar. Maybe he changed his name after they let him out? The
Wow.
timeline fits perfectly with
say.
Rose's affair, too. This guy has got to be her secret lover.
I mean, maybe. Sleeping cot? Maybe he just used to be in the military or some sort of army surplus. It's just cheap. Yeah, maybe.
I better head back to Ingstrom's tomorrow to follow up on all of this. It's too late to catch their visitation hours today.
Alright, but we've still got a map to look at. Cooper's map.
Looks like Cooper has drawn a map here. A path through some kind of tunnels. There's no indication of where this is, though. Maybe if I had something to compare it with? Oof, long day. I better get back to the office and share all of these findings with Eileen.
Eileen, am I calling her Ellen at some point? I get a feeling I have done, by mistake. Whoops. May 28th, 1998, evening 5.
Kopernik, huh? I wonder why he changed his name.
He was discharged from a mental institution. Maybe he just wanted to throw a wrench in background checks?
Yeah,
Maybe he was
I
tired
suppose
of
that
being
could be
attacked
it.
by racists.
What about this Tom guy then? Do you think we can trust him?
I don't know. I think so, but it's complicated. It has to do with everything we went through in 1995.
Oh, you know we never really talked about that.
It's been 3
Over the
years.
years, I've started to remember things. Fragments. It wasn't just some nutty
People mispronouncing
priest,
his
was
name,
it?
Another reason.
No, it was something much more sinister than that. And I think that these murders are somehow connected to it.
All the more reason to stop the Soothsayer then.
Agreed.
How did things go at KCU then?
For money.
I never imagined you'd go back to school.
Huh. Me either. Let me tell you what I found.
Poor Andrea. What a horrible way to go.
Indeed. Can't say I envy her. We shouldn't forget that she wasn't all that innocent, though. She was helping the pyre dealers and showing no remorse about it. On the contrary, she seemed excited as hell about it.
Until she wasn't,
Yeah,
right?
until the end.
In the last note from her, it said she was scared out of her mind.
Yes. Something about pyre freaked her out, and from the look of things, that's what got her killed.
Well, at least we know now they have a secret hideout in the mines.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What if
Narrowing
we...
down that location will be the final piece of the puzzle. Anyway, how have things been progressing here? Any luck with the phone?
You finish off.
Easy peasy, cracked and ready. I had a peek in the contacts, and guess who I found in there?
Who?
Tabitha Caldwell, that florist lady.
Damn. So Faith Cyrene knew her. Tabitha's involved then. She's gotta be.
Yeah, at least her name was in Faith's contact list, whatever that implies.
They contacted
The
one
implication is
another.
fishy as hell. Let's leave it at that. Anything else?
Not that I could find, but you know this case better than me. Any ideas?
Well, there's this one thing. Rachel Wang mentioned this upsetting phone call.
Oh, right. Outside Eric's apartment, wasn't it? You even had the date and time.
Yeah, here's the transcript.
January 14th, 4:15 p.m. Okay,
So?
got it. Lasted a couple of minutes, apparently. The number is not in the contact list. 555-059-325.
Oh, fuck.
What?
I know that number. That's the Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital.
Oh, well, that's easy. Probably just this Copernic guy, right? He was a known patient and in cahoots with Faith.
No, that's impossible. He was discharged last year.
Dun, dun, dun.
And this was January. So someone else made that call.
Well, I guess I have a plan for tomorrow then. Tabby's garden, then Ingstrom's.
Yes, I'll stay here and look into Copernic more now that we have his original name.
Sounds good. You on the bed?
Nah, couch is fine. Sleep tight.
You can't have the couch. Mildred is on it. Mildred's not even in here with us. See? Thank you. Oh, noises. We're awake. And who could possibly have been calling? Who could they have? Why are we picking up the Soothsayer mirror? What? I mean, it's a dream, so it doesn't matter, I guess. Yeah.
Rain again, huh? Let's go see if E is up yet.
In a second. I mean, yeah, definitely not an indicator about the doppelganger again. Yeah, nothing going on there. It's definitely not, somebody phoning and speaking to her mother or anything. Pretty good at animation turning over in bed like that. Maybe. And yeah, what was I going to say? Oh, I wonder if... Yeah, we got this map. We need to compare this map to something else. Maybe if we overlay it... Ooh. A cell phone. Maybe if we overlay it over the one at Lucas's place. Possibly the burnings are happening above ground, or the killings are happening above ground, and they match something that's going on underground? Don't know that for certain, but that's the only map I have to lay it over immediately that I can think of. Document.
This discharge...
That's the discharge papers. Alright, we got the cell phone. Oh, maybe I can take some pills? Use pills on Lampy. Yeah, alright.
What?
Nope, didn't think that would make any difference. Alright, what's the cell phone?
Unlocked and ready. I could make a call with this, but I don't see a point when there's a working landline nearby.
Okay, cool. I mean, we've just never had a cell phone before, so I don't understand what's going on. There we go. First things first.
Morning, E.
Hey, sleep well?
Nope, but that's par for the course. You know that.
Yeah, I suppose I do. So what's on the agenda for today?
Tabitha Caldwell, first of all. She knows more than she's letting on, or she wouldn't be in the contacts of that cell phone.
Right. Just don't underestimate her. She could be dangerous. And then there's Ingstrom's, right?
Yeah. Somebody called Faith Cyrene from that place and made her throw a tantrum all up in Eric's face.
Yup. That was an odd one. Anyway, if you need some help, remember I'm only a phone call away. Plenty of minutes left on that cell phone, so you can reach me from almost anywhere.
Excellent.
Ah, that's convenient. Pocket phones, huh? What's next? Robot cats? Oh, I would never. You're the best girl.
You said hello to E, but you never said
You
hello
two
to N.
are just adorable.
Oh, quiet you. What's E gonna entertain herself with then?
Victor Copernic, I think.
Yeah, sure that guy's a fucking hoot.
Oh, you know what I mean, silly. Research. And maybe I can dig up what he tried to hide with that name change.
Not a bad plan. Let's get to it and touch base tonight.
Okie dokie.
or earlier. Eileen office. My office. 555-142-062. First of all, pet the Mildred.
I've already caught myself a little serial killer, haven't I?
Yes, meow.
Your secret's safe with me.
Exactly. Pet the cat. Cat must be petted. And yes, I see. Lampy is looking like he had a head injury.
Looking for something
That
to
is
pounce
true.
on?
It's all off at the side.
Oh, I bet.
Woo.
Who's the cutest predator around here? Oh, yes, you are.
Is it me? No? I can't compete with a cat. Hi, Eileen. I want to, show you things.
Can I talk to you for a sec?
Sure. What's up?
I can ask you about Rose Taylor now, can I? Okay.
Any thoughts on the first victim, Rose Taylor?
Everything points to Victor Kopernik being the Engstrom patient she had an affair with, right?
It's all circumstantial, but yeah. I find it hard to believe they're not the same person.
He probably had a hand in her death then.
Maybe. What if I ask you about Mildred?
How'd you get along with Mildred when I was out?
Oh, yeah,
It was
we
like I
asked
never
her.
left. She's such a cutie.
What if I ask you about the stuck drawer that is no longer stuck?
We already discussed that.
Ah, right, okay. And what about their cell phone?
Thanks for cracking this thing.
Oh, sure. Wasn't a biggie.
And this map?
So I found this map hidden away in Cooper's cabin.
A secret path through some tunnels?
My thoughts exactly. The question is, where?
Ah, okay, so it's a map of tunnels, not a big underground. It's a map through some tunnels, not a map of all of the underground tunnels in the place. So going to Lucas's place probably won't do anything, but, we'll do it anyway. Document?
We already discussed that last night.
Yeah, but you might have wanted to say more things. Have I told you about guns?
I don't want to show that to her.
What about guns?
Wow. Didn't that thing belong to Lucas?
It sure did. I recovered it near the crash site.
Should you be carrying that around, though? What if the cops catch you with it?
I don't like it more than you do, but we're up against a serial killer. A stun gun can only do so much.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yep, we got a stun gun and a dead gun. Because, stun guns stun people and dead guns make them dead. You see? Hey, do you want to know about my magnetic collector?
I don't want to show that to her.
No? What about my pills?
The doctor gave you those?
Yep. I meant to take them if my head injury acts up.
Alright. Well... okay, I think we're done here.
All right, that's all.
Okie dokie.
Also, there's a cat to pet once more before we leave.
Who's my perfect little killer? That's my vicious girl.
Then we can go to Kassidy. To Kassidy, he said, trying to cheer with a mug in his hand. Oh, I can't go to Longhorn PI. I can't even lay over the top. Alright, that's a shame. Alright, what if I talk to you? Will you have notes on Victor at all? Otherwise, we're going to go to Angstrom's after this. Because he might have been helping a troubled person. Oh, you're the suicide. Or hanging, aren't you? No, not suicide, yeah. Look at how rainy it is. Oh, you've got an umbrella out. Umbrella, Ella. Or however that sort goes.
Hello again, Father.
Welcome back, my child. What can I help you with?
Can you look up Victor? Oh, Andrea Hall as well.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Really? Oh, okay. What about Victor?
I'm trying to find a man named Victor Kopernik. Do you know him?
No, I don't know that person.
That's not what I wanted to do. But okay.
All right, I'm heading back out.
Goodbye, young lady.
off to Angstrom's. Oh, tactical wheels. Angstroms. Oh, police tape?
Police tape? What the heck?
Did somebody break somebody out? Your mother. Oh,
Hey,
sorry.
what's going on? There's police tape.
Ah, shit. Nobody call you yet?
Nope. Should they have?
Well, I hate to tell you this, but your mother, she was in a group that escaped last night.
Dun, dun,
What the hell?
dun.
How?
Outside help. I don't have all the details, but it was organized. They disabled the cameras and everything. Our tech guy still can't get them online.
I have a
Christ.
tech guy.
Do you know anything about the people who broke
Tech
in?
gal.
No, it wasn't my shift. I just heard this morning. The cops are all over that wing now.
But why, Mom? This doesn't make any sense. Can I look at her file?
I get it right now,
You
but
understand they
you
said a
know the
group.
rules. You need a court order for that kind of thing.
Alright.
For fuck's sake, Oscar, you idiots let my mom escape and I can't even see her file?
Look, it's not up to me, but we'll call you when we have an update.
You better.
Patient escape.
I don't have time to take this through the courts. I need to get her file.
Yeah,
The
so,
papers should be somewhere in Oscar's room. Maybe I can get rid of him somehow?
well, there's the water cooler, which I noted before, but I don't know how to. I mean, I could stun him. Well, what if?
Let's not get crazy. I think I can deal with Oscar more subtly than that.
Ah, subtle, you say? Yes, come on back.
Let's not get crazy. I think I can deal with Oscar more subtly than
What's
that.
more subtle than a 357 Magnum? Alright, so I'm going to be ready, and when you go and get more water, I'm going to try lockpicking the door. The cameras aren't working at the moment. Come on, go over and get some water. Go and get some laxatives. Oh, I don't think I have any laxatives to drop into. Oh, I don't know.
It's the pills I was given for my head injury.
Okay, it just says sudden dizziness or something. Okay, it doesn't say it has a laxative effect. You just drank your water. Could you?
Not a bad idea, but I'd have to get rid of Oscar first.
Alright, we'll go over to the water, Oscar. Go and get some water, or do you only do that after we've talked? My guess is you need to find somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, I need to ask you some more questions.
Yeah.
No, that's enough. I'm sorry about your mom, but you're nothing but trouble.
What? How? What the, what did it, what? I mean, I could set fire to the magazines.
Oh, I'm all about starting fires, but maybe not there.
I could set fire to that post. Oh, and then, no, because then you're right next to the door. Ah,
Not a bad idea, but I'd have to get rid of Oscar first.
Alright.
I don't feel like burning that.
And that's to Kassidy? Okay, I can't burn that then. I mean, can I call up Eileen and have her call Oscar?
Not a bad idea, but I should see what I can accomplish on my own here first.
Alright. And as I was saying before, when the police state was up like this, hey, it's not necessarily your mum that was the one that broke out, because a group of people broke out. So it might not be anything to do with your mum. I mean, it is, obviously. But it might not, you main protagonist energy that you're bringing to this. Can I get some water?
Oscar's means to stay hydrated.
I mean, nobody will notice if I
I have
do
no
that,
desire
right?
to shoot that.
What What if I stick it with a pair of scissors?
I don't want to cut that up.
I want to put a hole in it so that he can't hydrate anymore.
I think Judy's talents have better uses.
I mean, if you go over again, I can't do anything with your computer. So, alright, let's go to Tabby's and see what's going on. Tabby's Gardens? Tabby's Garden. Hey, you know about... Oh, you're not here.
Closed on a regular workday, huh? Let's pick this door open.
Let's break the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law.
Hello?
Why not? We're a PI
Tabitha?
on a mission. We can do whatever we want. Such as use their
A
phone.
landline and a shop. No surprises there.
Was there anything? Yeah, to the back room. She's dead in the back room, probably. We couldn't get into the back room before, and there was a to the back room thing there. I'm gonna steal all the seed packets. I mean, let's look at the obsidian.
I've already got a genuine mirror. There's no need to mess around with those anymore.
Alright, to the back room. Maybe your back room has a hole in it. To mine's. Dead.
fuck.
Shattered mirror.
It's the mirror. The Soothsayer was here.
Chemicals.
An assortment of chemicals. I don't see anything that I need.
A medicine bottle.
It's a bottle of ipecac syrup. If ingested, this will quickly induce vomiting. Should
Alright.
be useful enough to take, despite the circumstances.
Well, yep. I know what we're doing with that. Drawers. I mean, I don't really want to go poking around. I want to call the police.
Nothing but office supplies.
Address book. Notes.
Miscellaneous notes related to the store. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Alright, but address book.
Looks like Tabitha's address book. Might contain some clues.
Yeah, it might get, she's not wearing gloves. And also, I suspect that this place is littered with Kathy's fingerprints anyway, because of it being Kathy's doppelganger. Oh, well, we've got Epicax.
An old-fashioned remedy for poisoning. It induces vomiting.
Yay! And
I'll cross-reference the address book with my notebook. No, there was nothing in common between my notebook and this address book. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to find Faith Cyrene in there. I should check again if I add more clues to my notebook.
cool. There's the shattered. There's Tabitha? Question mark? Is it? Yes.
God, I'm sorry, Tabitha.
Stab,
I'm
stabby,
so
stab,
sorry.
stabby, stab.
Multiple stab wounds to the chest. Just like Rose and Deborah.
Grow cabinet. What were you growing? Were you growing Pyre?
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
The red
These are
side
red
as well.
scythe flowers.
Yep.
She's been growing them. Something tells me I just found the key ingredient of pyre.
Yep.
The question is, was Tabitha an unwitting participant? Or a full-on co-conspirator?
I don't know.
I think I
let's-
found everything in here. I gotta get the hell out of this place before someone sees me. I'll wipe everything I touched and then call the cops from a payphone.
Yeah! You're thinking with hippos now.
That poor lady. It seems everyone who has something to do with Faith Cyrene ends up dead.
Yes.
Why? Why would that
I
happen?
wish I'd pushed Tabitha harder the first time we met. Maybe she'd still be alive.
It's not your fault, Kathy. At least you found some clues in there.
Yeah, I'll follow up on those now and see what I can find.
All right, I'll stick with the research. Be careful. And call me if you need me.
I will.
Also, I will pet Mildred. Because I need stress relief.
Who's the best fluff ball?
It's you!
Couldn't agree more.
Alright, and Eileen. Oh, more swiveling.
can I talk to you for a sec?
Select just redeem,
Sure.
sit on
What's
it and
up?
swivel.
See how Eileen has a swivel chair as well, but at no point does she swivel around. Why does she not do this? It's so good. Whee! I do not think. I definitely know I've never worked in a place where I had a swivelly office chair, and I have not swiveled around on it. And I think I'd be hard pressed to think of a time when I have sat in a swivel chair and I haven't swiveled around in it. Because, you know, that's fun. Patient escape.
I've got some not-so-fun news. There was a breakout over at Ingstrom's.
Whoa, seriously?
Seriously,
Who could have done
several
that?
people escaped, including Mom.
Gee, that can't be a coincidence, can it?
I doubt it. If we can get access to the patient files, maybe we can find some clues.
Sounds like a plan. How can I help?
I'm not sure yet exactly. I'll let you know if I figure that out.
Okie dokie.
I think you swiveled on your office chair at work. Did do some unintentionally when trying to get comfortable. I mean, I don't have. Sorry. Nope. I don't have a redeem on my stream to make you swivel around. If only I had one, you know, then you could swivel around and around and around at my request for once. How amazing that would be. Never mind. Oh, I need to close that, otherwise I can't see the chair. A little hard when you're on vacation and sitting on a really hard chair. Yeah, I know, but, you know, I would have waited until you were back at work and said do it then. Well, let's ask you about Ipecaps.
Old school. I hear those things have some pretty nasty side effects.
Only one way to find out.
I mean, I don't know how I get it into his water. Alright. You're not at work at 12 a.m. Well, no, but I would have requested it of you. Please do it. Please. Go on. I'll be your friend. Yeah, and address
Later,
book is
I'll
underneath
bring her
there.
up to speed tonight.
Oh, come on, tell her about the address book now. It might help. Alright.
All right, that's all.
Okie dokie.
Just put it in there while he's distracted. Yeah, but what distracts him? The only thing that I've seen that distracts him is that he goes to the water to top it up. So, I don't know. Oh, wait, no. I've talked to people. I've done things. I must stroke a cat again.
Plotting world domination as usual, Mildred?
Oh. Ow.
I better get those pets in then.
Now let's go to Kassidy. Pictures of Kassidy. You seem obsessed with this Kassidy. Are you okay, Kathy? Alright, back to Angstrom's. We can't even go to Tabby's garden anymore. I mean, I guess I could try putting it in the water cooler, but that looks too far away from me.
Hey, that's employees only.
Oh, come
Geez, okay,
on.
take it easy. Well, that didn't work. Maybe Eileen can help.
Okay, so now I get him to phone and do the distraction. Right, that's how you do it. You can be really crass right now. Go on, be really crass.
Rain Investigations, Eileen speaking.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, how are things going out there?
Well, not great, and I could use your help. I'm at
Yes.
Ingstrom's.
I do
Say
enjoy
no more.
stroking
I'll
that
be there in
cat.
a jiff.
Great. Thanks, E.
I did ask for crass, you are correct.
Good, you made it.
Hey, what can I do?
You can. Okay, ask you about the sign.
I don't want to ask her about that.
No, I know.
I don't want to ask her about that.
Say you're here for the
I
cameras?
was told that the intruders disabled the security cameras.
Huh. It sounds like they were sophisticated.
White. This whole operation of theirs must have been carefully planned.
Well, at least the lack of security might make it easier for us to snoop around.
I guess so. Some silver lining to this whole mess.
can you distract Oscar while well, let me ask you about magazines.
I don't want to ask her about that.
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 Can you distract that guy behind the desk?
Distract him? How?
I don't know. Make something up. Act dumb. I mean, be yourself.
Ha ha. I guess you'd know all about that.
Yeah, I mean... Ooh, reflection.
Hi there. Eileen Summers. I'm with the Gazette. Can I ask you some questions?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
And you said they disabled the cameras? Like that one on the ceiling?
Yeah, exactly. Our computer nerd boss here on site. Don't print that. Our head of IT, that is, he's still working on it.
Perfect. That's all the questions I had. Thanks, Oscar.
Anytime. So, when will this print? I gotta tell my mom. Le va encantar.
Very soon. Gotta go. Bye.
I'll give you a call back. And now it's not suspicious at all that you're walking over to Kathy to talk to
Any
her.
minute now.
I mean, yes. I think your mother, or Kathy's mother, does like the doppelganger more because they're more evil, willing to do crap that their mother approves
Ay,
of,
Dios.
I think.
That lunchbox must have gotten bad. Clear the way! I'm about to hurl!
Not a laxative, but the other end.
That should keep him out of commission for a while.
Poor
Now we can look at our
Oscar.
mother and
He'll be okay, right?
He'll be fine. Those are legit meds. Keep watch for me, all right?
Okay.
What did that say? What did it say? Our new task is investigate angstroms, get Mom's angstroms file. Alright, okay. First of all, open the door. Yay, we're inside. We can hide in a
Probably
closet.
just some spare work clothes in there.
Probably, but not necessarily. There's a whiteboard.
Various work-related notes. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Let's wipe it while it's in there. So you can't see. There's filing cabinets. Let's get a drink of that water from the water cooler that he so cruelly denied
Couldn't
us.
have done it without you, Mr. Cooler.
Alright. Monitor.
Looks like this is supposed to display surveillance feeds, but there's nothing but static right now.
Why isn't it turned off then? Never mind. Alright, let's look in the filing cabinets.
All right. Where do we have Sharon Evans in here?
Kathy Rain, Sharon Evans. What? I guess maybe
Great.
she went back
That's
to
Mom's file sorted. Let's see if I can find
her,
Kopernix
to
too.
her, maiden name. So E was over there, but K's all the way over there. I guess maybe it's on the top.
Perfect. Got that too.
We done? Have we finished investigating? No, investigate angstroms are still closet.
Probably just some spare work clothes in there.
What's that yellow box? No, not important. Alright, I guess we're leaving then. Back out. Lock the door behind you.
No need to do that again.
Alright, don't do that again. Okay, I should have looked at the things before we did this. Patient file, Mom.
Let's see here. Huh. Apparently a Marla Stone has visited Mom multiple times in the last year. I don't recognize that name.
Marla Stone. Alright, and what about Kopernix?
Well, it seems our boy had quite the stint at the facility. He was first admitted 13 years ago for severe schizophrenia. There's a veritable smorgasbord of symptoms, including hallucinations, delusions, paranoia, violent outbursts, you name it. Then last year, apparently he had some kind of unexplained, miraculous recovery. Very strange. I guess somebody fucked up big time when they released this guy. Huh, interesting. There was an audio tape in this folder, too. I'll have to listen to that.
I don't know where I have heard I guess the answering machine, but I guess that will use a different size tape? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't use tape at all.
It says session 12. I found this along with Cooper's file at Ingstrom's.
Alright, and now
I should be able to listen to this at my office. My radio doubles as a tape player.
Hey, excellent. Thank you for telling me that. And now, I can check this. The address book.
I'll cross-reference the address book with my
Anything
notebook.
from Marla Stone?
Whoa, Marla Stone is a hit.
There we go.
Huh. Faith's cell phone number is listed under that name. Does that mean Marla Stone and Faith Cyrene are the same person?
Yeah, why
If they
not?
are, Mom could be the mystery caller from Engstrom's that Rachel overheard. It looks like the address for Marla Stone isn't the Onyx Row apartment, though. It's some P.O. box at the library, number 14. I better go check that out.
Yeah, okay. I mean... And then there's our Tom, who's at the library, who works at the library, who would have seen people coming in to box 14. Okay. Good thing we have connections to the librarian to break into the box without any consequences. Yeah, I mean, maybe not. Maybe we just show up there and say, hey, I'm Marla Stone, Faith Cyrene. I've had surgery to heal my scars, so I look... So whatever photos you've got on file, I still look the same. I don't know. Maybe? Right, Eileen, you're standing there. Let's go.
Hey, I got what I needed.
Nice. Meet at your office later?
Yep. See you tonight.
I mean, we're both going back to to the office. Mysteriously, you're going to beat me back there, aren't you? No, how did you beat me here? I came on my motorcycle and everything. Never mind. First of all, pet the cat, always pet the cat.
I've already
She
caught
takes the
myself
better
a little
route.
serial killer, haven't I?
Maybe I have to get
Your
out and
secret's
push every
safe
so
with me.
often because I'm out of gas. Meow. But there's radio. Oh, and it does have a cassette thing on it, yeah. She loves riding around in the rain, takes the ceilings with
My radio with a built-in cassette player? I should be able to play Cooper's tape on that.
I don't think you called it a built-in cassette player before. I think you only mentioned it once we got to this part. Alright. Use it on Mildred.
I don't want to show that to her.
Oh, what about this? It's a paper.
I don't want to show that to her.
We can dangle it around. And look, it's got colourful tabs.
I don't want
on
to show
it.
that to her.
No? Alright, okay, then we'll just play the cassette in the radio.
Hypnosis session number 12, patient Victor Kopernik, Dr. Alan Bloom conducting the session. Victor, can you hear my voice?
Oh.
Yes, I can hear you, Dr. Bloom. Okay, Victor. I want us to go back to the forest. Can we do that? Yes,
Hey,
I'm in
Steve,
the woods.
I didn't realise you
I'm
were a
in
different
uniform.
person too.
A work day like any other.
Because your name is also
Pleasant
in
weather.
red.
This is nice. No people.
Nice to see you here.
Very good, Victor. Now take me forward to when you start to feel that something is amiss. Okay. I've wounded a stag. I'm tracking him. He's run off the beaten path. There's a strange smell mixed up with the iron of the blood. Probably nothing. I need to catch up with him before dark. There he is, finally, collapsed in a clearing. Red flowers all around him. What a neat display.
No, not the red flowers.
Wait. A sinkhole. That's not on the map. How far did I... That god-awful smell is making it hard to think. It stings. My eyes are watering. Wait. He's still alive. The stag is standing up and staring at me now with those shiny black eyes. They look like polished rocks. He speaks. What is he saying, Victor? I have made a great sacrifice, and you must offer up a piece of yourself in return. Fair is fair, I
A pinky.
suppose. I've turned into a little boy now. My uniform is too big for me. The stag is so close I can feel Addendum, Dr. Alan Bloom speaking. The hypnosis session was terminated following a traumatic breakdown. The patient had to be sedated and restrained.
Wow, there we go. That was a thing.
That was Conwell Woods he was describing, wasn't it? Where everything happened to us in 95?
Yeah, it sure sounded like it.
I mean, it was A. Woods.
I'll look into that. Maybe I can find a record of Victor Kopernik in Conwell County.
Sounds good. I'll follow up on my other leads for the time being.
Now, they didn't static the background for all of that time because Mildred was moving around, but Eileen just sat there in the exact same position with her head turned to the side, looking at the radio all of the time, trying to, I don't know, make the words better by looking at the radio. Like that. I know I always hear better when I try desperately to look at the thing that is producing the sounds. Oh.
Snake just redeemed hydrate.
Hey, I can have a drink. I should have got rainwater, shouldn't I? For Kathy Brain. I mean, that would have been probably pretty horrible and disgusting. But, you know, for authenticity, maybe I would have done it. I wouldn't have done it. I wonder if there's a B-side to this. I wonder if Dr. Al Bloom recorded a B-side.
Hypnosis session number 12.
No,
Victor.
it's just the same again.
Yes, okay. Yeah, Mary.
Fast forward. Alright, there we go. Thanks very much. Alright, well, I guess we're going to try and get box 14.
Looking for something to pounce on? Oh, I bet. Who's the cutest predator around here?
It's me.
Oh, yes, you are.
That's why I'm in this tiny box and never out of this tiny box that you see. I'm always contained in this tiny box because I am the cutest predator around. Hi, Eileen. I won't even say goodbye to you. I'll just pet my cat and then leave. Library. To the library. Oh, Tom's not here. All
Tom
right, okay.
was a no-show today, huh? Guess he's out and about?
I mean, maybe he's been smashed in the head and taken somewhere. Well, we can look for box 14. Post office boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12, 14. Is this 14? Or do they number them downwards like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which would mean that was 14. Well, let's click on this one and find out.
Here's number 14, Marla Stone's box. Ugh, it's locked tight.
Nobody's around though, so I mean, you can lockpick it. Bingo!
There was a letter in there.
There was a letter in there. The letter says...
It's a letter addressed to Marla Stone from a retired mining foreman. Interesting. He seems to be answering questions about obsidian veins in the mines around Kassidy. There's some kind of topographical map of the mines here, too. I'll separate it from the letter.
Ah, well, let's compare. Can I do that?
Good idea. Let's see if I can find any tunnels that look like this sketch.
Oh, I should have clicked on the map to hear
There
your
it is.
words.
Right next to an
before we did
entrance
that.
to an old
Never
quarry.
mind.
Fuck. I think this is it. This is where their hideout is. I gotta get back to E and make a plan.
Dun dun dun. Is it
I
night?
can't believe
Yeah,
it.
evening.
We actually
So we're
know
light.
where these awful people are now.
Yes,
Amazing.
we have to confront them tonight. If they've got Mom, God knows what they'll do to her.
Just the
Nothing,
two of
it's
us?
your twin.
I know it's the right thing to
Evil,
do,
evil
but
twin. Oh,
maybe we should try to get more help.
it's Tom.
Some backup would be great, but, I mean, who could we trust with something like this?
Tom, who's at the door right now?
Hold that thought. I'll get it.
Who, we can't trust.
Detective Rain, we need to talk.
Someone's got impeccable timing. Come on in, buddy.
Oh, hello there. How do you do? I'm Tom Ward.
Eileen Summers. Kathy told me about you. Thanks for looking out for her yesterday.
Don't thank me yet. I overheard something about the two of you needing backup.
Not so fast, Tom. You have a lot of questions to answer.
Very well. We have some time.
First of all, how did you become the Crimson One?
That's a long and painful story.
Just give me the broad strokes then.
I want to know.
Well, let's just say I suffered a great personal tragedy. I had nothing to lose and nothing to live for. And I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Conwell Woods. In that moment of weakness, the old god seized me and wrapped me in that red velvet prison. And there I remained, until your blaze offered an escape.
An escape? How?
It's difficult to explain, but the fire weakened the old god enough for me to break free from his influence.
So what? You're back to your former self now?
As far as I can tell, yes. It's as if that horrific night in Conwell Woods never happened.
Tell me about your former master then. The one the church revered as the old god.
He is the great I, the evoker behind the curtain, the master of the malleable.
The malleable?
That's the realm you entered in 1995. The shifting depths powered by the red flowers.
So what happened when I burned them all?
You cut off the old god from our
anyway.
world and cauterized the threshold to the
All
malleable.
of them.
He was weakened in the process, allowing me to slip out of the suit and escape.
What is the old god exactly?
I wish I knew. He isn't human, I know that much. He doesn't have a name. In fact, the concept of names is completely foreign to his kind.
And he's bound to this malleable place?
It seems so, but I can't say for certain. It is possible that he is the malleable incarnate.
What does he want then?
He should be called evil, for he did heinous things. But I believe he is simply a curious, reckless, powerful entity with no grasp of human morality. A child playing with ants, if you will.
No. Well, what do we do about that then? Do we burn him back with his magnifying glass? Do we gang up and swarm his house? Do we do something else that ants do? I don't know. Oh great, we're at the whims of a supernatural entity behaving like a 4-year-old with an empathy disorder. You don't think he's really evil? Somebody got a nasty strain of Stockholm Syndrome, which doesn't exist, is not a thing, is a fiction made up because the person who was interviewing the woman who was pretending to have Stockholm Syndrome didn't think that a woman would be clever enough. The whole point of Stockholm Syndrome is that, or the basis of it is, there was a bank robbery, and one of the, I believe it was a teller, one of the tellers in the thing pretended to sympathize with the bank robbers in order for them to, if she made a friend with them and said they were on our side, they were less likely to injure, kill, do whatever it is they were going to do to her specifically. So she pretended. And then afterwards, the people who interviewed her and went over all of the things that happened with her went, oh, she bonded with them. She must have, our syndrome. Let's call it that, because women couldn't possibly be clever enough to think of that thing. Idiots. Never mind. You want us to sympathize with the bad guys? Are you gearing up for a double cross after all? No. I'm just going to say, oh great, we're at the whims of a supernatural entity. How very 90s sounding of you.
Oh great. We're at the whims of a supernatural entity behaving like a 4-year-old with an empathy disorder.
You may be sarcastic, but that simile might be closer to the truth than you think. In any case, for many years the old god used me as the Crimson One to bring people into his sphere of influence so he could see what makes them tick.
So that's why people started disappearing and going crazy?
Yes. Then things took a turn for the worse when the church entered the picture. When Price the Elder, Father Bill, found the threshold in the sinkhole, and the malleable began to be used for their fanatical practices.
So Father Bill was corrupted by the old god?
If anything, they corrupted each other. I watched as the old god assumed a role of divine authority, aligned with Father Bill's zealous ideas of penance and contrition.
So where does the Soothsayer come in? You think the killings are related to the old god?
Yes, I believe that whoever is committing these murders is trying to restore the threshold to the malleable.
How would they even do that?
Through ritualistic killings. Obsidian is a material with mystical properties and intimately linked to the old god's power.
Wait, isn't that supposed to be the red flowers?
One does not exclude the other, and when combined, both of these elements have an even greater potency.
That makes sense. I found indications that the bad guys have been cultivating red scythes. Probably to make pyre with, right?
Oh, yes. That's been my working theory for some time now. As for what motivates these villains, I cannot say.
Concerning Cooper, I might have a clue. I just found proof that before he changed his name, he used to work as a ranger in Conwell County. That's when he was admitted to Engstrom's.
There you have it. He must have come into contact with the threshold in Conwell Woods, and the old god sank his claws into him.
Makes sense. What about Cyrene, then?
Is that the scarred woman? I've come across descriptions of her, but never a surname.
That's her. She calls herself Faith Cyrene.
And Marlestone.
I wish I could provide some insight, but I've learned very little of her.
All right. I also wonder why the heck these people may have broken Mom out.
Because she's your
Both
twin.
Cooper and Sharon were at Engstrom's at the same time. They must have had some contact there.
I guess so. Regardless, if she's with these people, Mom is in serious fucking trouble.
Agreed. I'd go as far as to say mortal peril.
More
Another
than
thing,
that,
Tom.
surely.
You mentioned a planetary conjunction?
Ah, yes. When Saturn and Venus meet, the planes align and the malleable draws close.
So that's when you think the bad guys will try to reestablish this threshold?
That's what I fear, yes. At that moment, the conditions will be ideal.
When does this event occur exactly?
Oh, Meadow mentioned that before. It should be about 6 hours from now, give or take.
Oh, I never would have mentioned that.
All right,
before.
shit. Guess we're on the clock.
Indeed. So how about it, Detective Rain? Shall we work together?
What do you say, Kathy? 3 is a good number, isn't it?
This guy, I mean, yes, I understand, and I get that he was the Red Man and is not, but are you not? I mean, Eileen, this is the guy who was ultimately behind your kidnapping, where you were locked up and trussed up in a crypt, a mausoleum? Are you not in any way iffy about this? No, you're just, yeah, let's go get him. I agree with this guy. He's good. Well, I mean, maybe that's part of your personality as a Christian, in giving second chances to all with absolutely no thought whatsoever. People can be redeemed. Huzzahs! No? Maybe? And so many clues, so many hints and drop things about, oh, this person, why could they be doing this? Oh, they don't look, we've never got a clear description of them, except for all of the times when people have been talking about how they've seen, like, Kathy, or someone who looks like Kathy, or, no, you look different, how are you different from the thing that I've seen? I get that in the real world, I wouldn't necessarily jump to the conclusion that I have an evil twin, yeah? But in Kathy Rain's world, she's dealt with the supernatural, and she knows that the thing created an evil twin of her. What you gonna do? Alright, beggars can't be choosers. Fine, but you better keep those poetry books tucked away. Sure, why not? We all have 6 hours to live anyway. Yeah, why not? Let's
Sure,
go do it.
why not? We all have 6 hours to live anyway.
Oh, let's not succumb to gloom already.
Yeah. I guess we better make a plan.
Be annoyed at genre blindness to stuff they should be aware of. Yep. Have we made a plan?
In case we lose contact, these radios should come in handy.
Good.
Good.
Only one gun between the 3 of us, though? I guess I better not miss.
At least we've got the element of surprise in our favor.
Here,
I wouldn't be so sure.
Have this
Andrea's
stun
notes
gun.
mentioned a wireless surveillance system.
Underground, those signals would likely be sent on a narrow low-band frequency.
Okay, can we disrupt that somehow?
I think so. I should be able to modify one of those radios to briefly jam the video feed.
Perfect. You got a car, Tom?
I do. You take the lead, we will follow.
Alright, no, I want to pet Mildred! No! I couldn't pet Mildred. Oh, look, they're actually behind us. Alright, well, there's the camera.
All right. This should be it. Better move carefully.
Alright, well, hey Tom, hi, hey Eileen. Can we leave?
No, there's no turning back now.
Dun dun dun. Alright, hey Eileen.
You've got this, Kathy.
Maybe I wanted to comfort you and say, hey, you've been my friend through all of this. I want you to know how much I appreciate you and how I need to tell you how much this means to me that you've got my back here in this situation when, before you were kidnapped.
Lead the way.
And
We're
I'm
here
just
if you
making
need
sure
us.
You don't double cross us. Okay, what do we got? Just check. Hey, do you want a stun gun?
I'd prefer for my friends to remain unzapped, thanks.
I just want you both to know. Good luck, we're all counting on you. Yes, exactly. Alright, what about you? Do you remain...
Homicidal much?
Meh. Alright, radio. Tell
It's
me
the
about
radio that Tom gave me. Eileen has modified it to scramble the cameras.
Alright, well then use it on... Well, okay, let's look at camera.
As expected, we've got a camera. Better not stay in view for long.
Scramble it. The light's out. I mean, won't they know?
All right, the coast is clear.
Won't they know
Let's go.
The camera is scrambled? Because it stopped working. Alright, okay. Hey.
A surveillance room.
Nobody was
Jetpot.
watching it.
Looks empty.
Yeah, okay.
Let's check it out.
You two go ahead. I'll scout the rest of this tunnel.
I
Good
will
idea.
sneak off alone.
I'll be with you in a sec. Got anything?
No Cooper, no Sharon. I've got somebody that could be Faith Cyrene, though.
Show me.
Right here.
Yeah, I think that's her. Any idea how to get to that room?
Nope. There's no map or layout anywhere.
I'll bring Tom and look for her. You stay here and keep an eye on the monitors.
Okay, call me on the radio if you need me.
Will do. Oh, and
Yeah?
in case something happens to me and Mom's here, you'll get her out, right?
No.
Don't talk like that, Kathy.
Promise, Eileen.
Okay, I promise.
Good. Keep that radio on.
Honestly, I don't care about your mum. She's been a horrible bitch to you all the time, and more so over the entirety of your life than we have seen. Fuck her. If something happens to me, and it all goes to shit, get yourself out of there. I value you more than I value my mother. Alright?
Just some scribbles from when the mine was active.
Alright. And the uniform?
Cooper's uniform. He must be here.
We'll take his hat and dress like him, for no reason. Oh, I can see something on the security monitor, okay.
Faith Cyrene is still there. I better hurry.
No.
We've both got a job to do. I should catch up to Tom.
Alright, if you insist. Tunnel. Oh, hello, Tom. What happens if I walk beyond you? Pathway. Tunnel and pathway. Alright. Hey, Tom.
Looks like it splits off here.
Yes. I'll take this path. You go straight. Any sign of trouble will connect on the radio.
Fine. Take this at least.
Your famous electric weapon. What an honor.
Don't read too much into it, you weirdo.
I'll try. Be careful.
How old are you, man? I mean, your famous electric weapon. Oh, ho, ho. I've heard of this electricity. Oh, of course we're doing this
Took
alone.
you long enough.
Because
I'm
now
here to
nobody
avenge my
will know.
friend. Murderer. I
Is
may
it a
have
shocking
killed your
experience?
friend. But you killed my world. No. It can't be. You're her. My doppelganger.
What a shocking twist
Thought
that
you'd
nobody
won
saw
that
coming.
thing, did you?
No.
In the burning woods. So you escaped from that place? The Malleable?
Just shoot her and be done.
I've been to hell and back.
Dun,
And
dun,
Big
dun.
Daddy, he is very, very angry with you.
Big Daddy.
He'll return soon,
Yeah, no.
thanks to us. And when he arrives, he will tear you from limb to limb. Whatever you're planning, you won't live long enough to see it.
Yep.
This is for Lucas, bitch.
Don't you dare harm my child, Vixen!
No, Mom. You've got it all wrong. Victor, get your useless hide over here.
I'd shoot them both.
It's not what you think, Mom. She's fooling you.
Enough lies!
Shoot them all! Oh, dramatics.
Kathy, come in. God, were those shots?
We're on top of it. Stay where you are, E.
Okay.
This one doesn't
Be
have
careful.
I wouldn't be surprised if that was actually part of it. I mean, okay, so what we need to do is turn the valve wheel to get the water. But,
Some kind of vapor is leaking out of the pipe there.
yep. I suspect... Have I got the gun? Can I use gun on... Use gun on pipe. Oh, okay. I need to get that done first of all, do I? Can I...
Shit! I got a few solid hits in there, but it didn't work. The metal must be too tough.
Okay.
I better try to find a window to unload this thing on Victor.
Alright, okay. Metal doors, keypad. Alright, Tom.
Tom! You okay back there?
Unharmed! We should strategize before this goon gets the drop on us.
I mean,
That valve must control the pressure in those pipes, but it's quite far from my position.
right, can I have Tom do it? Can I radio on Tom?
Hey, Tom, come in. Over.
I hear you. Over.
We're in the same room, but okay, yeah, sure.
Could you make a run for that valve?
I'll do my best. Cover me. I'll make a move shortly after we hang up.
Will do.
Alright, so do you actually want me to shoot? Alright, okay. Use revolver on Victor. Got him!
Good job, Tom. I hit that bastard.
Yes, but let's not celebrate just yet. We've got the advantage, but we better not dawdle.
Gonna sit around and do nothing right now. Okay, let's move on. It's a rifle. Who wants a rifle? Or is it conveniently out of bullets?
Empty. Guess you ran out of ammo just now.
How convenient. Alright. What about keypads, cracked pipes?
No need to mess further with that pipe.
But I want to mess further with that pipe. He came up this elevator.
Looks like this thing needs a special key. Guess we're not going that way.
Damn you, special keys. Alright, how do I... Maybe we can get Eileen to do a thing. Because I don't know what number that would be off the top of my head. Hey, Eileen.
Hey, Eileen, come in. Over.
I'm here. I saw you on the monitor. Great job. Over.
Yeah, thanks. It got a bit hairy there, but we've sent him packing. Let's talk. Hey,
Bad.
you have a view of the keypad in here from that camera on the ceiling, right?
Yeah? Why?
Well, can you rewind the footage and check what code they used?
Oh, great idea. Give me a minute.
Woo!
I found the right spot, but I can only see the first 3 digits. 599.
All right, I can work with that.
I mean, I could just go down.
Any thoughts on how to get those metal doors open?
Let me just ask
The
you about
root's
all this stuff.
solid, so brute force won't work. I'd say it's code cracking time.
Yay!
I don't want to ask her about that.
I do want to ask her about that. Ask her
There's
about
no need for us to discuss him right now.
He's standing right in front of us.
That big valve sure came in handy.
I saw. Great teamwork.
Is that you up there?
That camera on the ceiling is what you're looking through, right?
Yeah, that's it. I can see the room you're in.
Can you see anything of use in the tunnel that Tom came from?
I don't think so. There are no cameras in there.
Alright. What about this crack
I
pipe?
don't want to ask her about that.
What about this elevator?
Can you tell where that elevator goes?
No, sorry. I don't have any visuals of the other floors.
Oh well.
That's all for now. Over and out.
Okay, so 599. I mean, I could just go. I don't.
We're in the middle of this sprawl of tunnels now. Plenty of places for the bad guys to hide.
Right, okay. Also, let's reload gun.
No need. The gun is fully loaded.
Okay, alright. 599. And then we'll do 5 again. No. Is there something I'm meant to be... I mean, this is stupid. I mean, I should have gone through it. I thought I'd gone through all of those numbers. 5991. What? Don't forget 8 and 1. Too late, I've forgotten them all. There's probably some achievement for getting it on the first try. There's probably some achievement for getting it on the last try as well. Funny if you had only started with 1. I thought, I'm not going to start with 1. I'll start with 5 because 5995. You know, just to duplicate the digits. But all right.
Let's go.
Ridiculous.
Wait. He's near. The Dark One. The Great Eye.
Do you need me to
All
stop
the more
you?
reason to stop the bad guys. Come on.
I cannot. I'm sorry. I was barely able to escape him the last time.
For fuck's sake. Pull yourself together. I need your help.
This is me pulling myself together. Believe me. I hoped I could resist. Take this.
A knick-knack. Well,
A
gee,
weird thing.
I'm saved.
This isn't the time for quips. You are holding a selenite seal. It has purifying properties said to be able to expel evil spirits.
Sounds like a lot of wild conjecture to me.
It is not, trust me. Keep it close. You will know when to use it. Now, go. Stop them. Save your mother.
Alright. 1. Alright. Oh, we've actually
Damn
got
it,
a countdown.
she's here. Move aside, Mom. She's the fake one. She's the imposter.
She's the fake one? She stopped at nothing to get me out of that torture chamber. That's what a real daughter does.
Oh, it's an actual countdown. Alright, but I mean, it's 4 hours. 4 hours, 4 minutes. 41 minutes and 40 odd seconds. I mean, I wonder if there's an achievement for just letting it count the time down. That sure would be fun. Can I save it? No, I can't save it at this point. That really is a shame. Alright. Otherwise, you know, I would just leave it running for 4 hours. Who knows what would have happened then, eh? I mean, you have been given this thing, the weird selenite purifying thingy, and you said, ooh, mystical shit, I'm sure that'll be helpful. You have been to the hell dimension-y thing. You have a doppelganger who looks exactly like you. You know what the red flowers do, and you know about the red man, and all of this shit. And you're going, ooh, thank you for the mystical thing. I'm sure that will work brilliantly. Come on, Kathy. Oh, I get it's the 90s, and we were a lot more sarcastic back then, but come on. Alright, that's not a real daughter doesn't give you what you want, she gives you what you need. No, I mean, your real daughter is the one who put you in that place because that's where you needed to be. She only broke you out to use your mum, and you're playing right into her hands. I mean, I put you into that place because that's where you needed to be.
Your real daughter is the one who put you in that place because that's where you needed to be.
Oh, spare me your tough love bullshit. You think you know better than your own mother? What I need is someone who shows up and actually gives a fuck.
Guess what? When I was growing up, that's what I needed too. Me, Kathy, and you were never there for that, were you? You're saying what you wanted. Does it truly sound like the daughter you know? Think about it. When have I ever done what you wanted? No questions asked. I care, Mum. There's a limit to how much shit I can take. You raised me to stand up for myself, and that includes you. Yeah, screw you.
I care, Mom, but there's a limit to how much shit I can take. You raised me to stand up for myself, and that includes you.
Well, I thought you'd changed. I thought you had become the daughter I wanted.
Nah.
I wish. We've
Don't
always
put your
been
gun
like
away.
this.
Oh my God.
You and I, at odds with one another. And as painful as that is, I think it will always be part of our story. I'm too proud to ever beg for help. You know that. But, Mom, this time I really need you to be there for me. I really need you to see me.
Catherine? I don't understand.
Get stabbed.
I guess that's that.
Yep.
Drop the gun, bitch, or I'll paint the floor with Mom's throat. Let her go. This is between us.
Petty fools, with your pointless little feuds. We are on the cusp of a glorious transformation!
Victor, you fucking idiot, it's too early. It won't be stable.
Quiet, Tulpa. You are nothing but a lowly familiar. The fire in my veins will bind the threshold, once and for all. And our two worlds will become as one.
I never did learn how to swim, says Kathy. You will know when to use it because I don't want to tell you how to do it. Yes, very much. Oh, we're back in the fucking...
Not again.
Just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you very much. You definitely needed
I've beat this place before. I can do it again.
Yep, absolutely. And what are we armed with? White bullet.
Everything I had on me is gone. Except this. It looks like the thing Tom gave me, the selenite seal, but morphed into the shape of a bullet.
I don't have a gun. Alright. There's a shelf.
Various things, all decrepit and ruined.
Cool. I'm going to remember that. If ever I need to describe something, I'm just going to say there were various things. Or, you know, if I have to describe a person, They had a variety of features on their face. Yes, their style, the clothes that they were wearing. It was a variety of cloth and stuff that they had stitched together to form clothes. I mean, that actually sounds more like a description, but hey.
Everything is out of tune.
I have a variety of thoughts about you. That's a good one as well. What do we got in the drawers? Let's
Nothing useful, just a terrible smell.
Alright, but there's the box.
More moving machinery. Everything shifting, everything malleable.
Cogs and gears aren't malleable. They only fit together in certain ways. And they are a fixed shape once they are a cog. The cog won't... Well, I mean, from our perspective, the cog won't suddenly spring extra teeth. Maybe it will in this place. But I would have expected it to be more liquid or possibly flesh. Forming and reforming constantly. But, yeah, what do I know? Gears are not very malleable. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Cogs.
The cogs again. I'm back in the machine.
Alright, what have we got in the sink? No, nothing? Alright, let's look at this altar in this logbox.
It's a box with 3 locks requiring 3 keys.
Alright, 3 things to find and do.
Looks like an altar. Is the box a gift? Or some kind of trap?
Maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's just there. And also, is that Kathy behind there? I don't know. Okay, let's go to the hallway. Stepping on that rug? Oh no, okay, yep.
Well, well, well. Look what crawled out of the gutter.
Exit, up.
Ready for a world of pain?
You ready
The
for
malleable
a world of
will
rage?
make you squirm. And I've got a front row seat. When I get through this door, you'll be the one in a world of pain, Soothsayer. Soothsayer, huh? Don't give me too much credit. For all his faults, that deranged psycho Victor managed to stab 3 out of 6. Deranged is an understatement. Sacrificing himself
6.
like that. You think that was deliberate? No. That was just a stupid overdose. That idiot couldn't even follow a simple plan. Stabbing women was more his strong suit. Mommy issues, I'm sure. What a brute. Unlike him, I kill with finesse. It takes cunning to murder someone by a fall, to burn them alive, hang them by a noose. Why'd you even do it like that? You should know. You're the one who taught me.
Taught you? I've barely even spoken to you. We may look the same, I'm nothing like you. What are you on about? I never killed anyone. Except for... No, none of those ones. Don't worry. Tabby was number 6. Oh, yeah, okay. Taught you? I've barely even spoken to you.
Taught you? I've barely even spoken to you. Oh, there was plenty to learn from the trail of corpses you left behind in 1995. Wait, are you talking about the monsters in the Malleable? They're not fucking monsters. They think, they feel, they suffer. And you stabbed them, pushed them down a pit, burned everything, did this to my face. What I've brought to the world is justice. So, wait, hanging the deacon? That was because of how Isaac Price died in jail? Penny finally dropped, huh? Good for you.
So you basically use him as trying to do a little revenge fantasy. What were you even hoping to accomplish with all this test? You think you're sophisticated, but you're nothing but a sadistic monster. Yeah, let's go with the revenge, petty revenge fantasy. Whoop-de-doo.
So you basically use these murders to enact your own little revenge fantasy. Oh, but they were so much more than that.
I'm sure they were.
Each sacrifice for Mr. Burgundy brought us closer to the old gods awakening. So you're just Mr. Burgundy's obedient pet, are you? Aw, jealous. We both know you never stop longing for a daddy of your own. Poor broken girl, always searching for a new daddy to take you away. And oopsie, I took one from you, didn't I? That old fat pile of misery on the roof. You actually cared about him, didn't you?
I have a bullet.
I cared. And you'll fucking pay for what you did. Oh, we'll see about that. At least you never got to slit Mom's throat, you unhinged freak. That was a ruse, you imbecile. I would never actually hurt her. I love her like you never could. I'd go to the ends of the earth for her. Why do you think I broke her out of that fucking death trap? For some demented, selfish reason, I bet. I don't trust a word coming out of your mouth. You really don't know anything. I'm tired of this. You go and have a nice torment, bitch. Come back here, you coward.
Did we get that piercing?
I can't find a way to open that door. There's no choice but to explore this place.
I guess maybe, if she hadn't put anything in that piercing during that time, then it might have healed over. I don't know. Sounds like she's the better person as the protagonist did real evil doppelganger. I mean, they're not a murder hobo, like, most RPG characters that people play. You haven't actually gone around, Kathy hasn't actually gone around killing anybody, and the other one has. So, I don't know. Apart from, again, the monsters that we killed in the first one. Because we needed to do that to get out of this place. So, I don't know.
Better not get close. That looks deadly.
Alright. Kathy is a kind of a massive person, self-destructive, but not a murderer, like the doppelganger. That's a good way of putting it. Let's go to the elevator and go to the different floors. One of the floors before was a biker bar.
There were no buttons in the elevator, but it took me here.
Oh, okay then. Now we're not going to get out until we've seen a statue.
A statue of a robed male figure with his right hand raised in a blessing gesture.
Alright. A candelabra.
A candelabra, filled to the brim with burning wax candles.
No, that one's not burning. And neither's that one. There's two on there, at least which aren't lit. Hello, statue.
A statue of a robed woman with her hands clasped in prayer.
Alright, I'll look at these things now, these papers.
Looks like a stack of newspaper articles.
Oh, am I finding my stuff that I found before? Nope.
Shit.
Well... Alright. Oh, now you're gonna get hung. Okay. That isn't good.
Huh?
We're kind of in the library.
What's this around my neck? Yeah, it tightens when I try to remove it.
Okay, don't try to remove it then. Hey, Deacon.
My God.
Oh, not Deacon. Price.
Kathy Rain, judgment awaits.
Ben Townsend?
No.
Is that you?
Benedict Townsend is with
I
God.
thought you were Father
I
Price.
was made in his image. Now, heed these words. Enlightenment leads to mercy, ignorance to doom. You may approach the first altar.
Alright. Altar. Well, let's choose this as the first altar then.
State the sacrificial pattern.
Starts with a hanging.
A hanging noose attached to a tree. A man falling off a cliff. A knife-like shape. A bonfire.
Alright, so the first one is a hanging, I believe, and then a fire. And then a fall and then a stabbing? Or is it a stabbing then a fall?
State the sacrificial pattern.
Oh, I'm trying to. Can I move it? Right, I can do it like that. Check my inventory. Oh, newspaper articles. Murder rampage begins. Found and... Oh, okay, no. Wait. Victor Cooper murder rampage begins. Oh, these are different. Or saving the time is elegant. All that. Deborah Sinclair does a book signing. 7th, Amanda Taylor, 47-year-old psychiatrist for death. Blood everywhere, like a goddamn butcher room. Like to it, the murderer, Victor Cooper, wasn't averse to blood, an experienced hunter. Like him, had spilled plenty that day, but contrary to his previous kills, this one was not for food, but another kind of sustenance, bestowed upon him a greater power through the layers of blank volcanic glass. Dreams expressed this off a resounding thing. Okay, let's just read the main one. Suicide Unveiled. That's Faith Syrene's debut kill. Ah. Recently reported as suicide, the death of Eric Holloway on March 12th has been officially reclassified by KPD as a homicide. The victim was pushed off the roof of the building at 4 Vernon Street by a woman called Faith Syrene. Last thing he saw before the sweet release of death was the great eye gazing into the depths of his tormented soul. Holloway led a quiet and simple life, working as a mailman for the city, but after the death of his fiancée Sarah, fell into severe depression that spiraled into drug addiction. Police sources told us there are links to the brutal motel stabbing of nurse Rose Taylor on statehood day. They were reluctant to share further details of the ongoing investigation. It's the 29th of May, and that is also the 29th of May. I should have been playing this on the 29th of May, eh? Oh, happy June. Woo, June. Amazing. Deacon Benedict Townsend, age 51, was found dead early on April 4th in the rectory of the King of Kings Catholic Church. Cause of death was determined to be hanging. Turns out that the conniving and treacherous Faith Syrene set up a meeting with a doomed deacon under false pretenses. While diligently completing each phase of the ritual, she staged the murder to look like a suicide. Now the Gazette brings you the exclusive scoop. All of the Soothsayer's killings today, including Eric Holloway and Rose Taylor, were in fact solicited by the brutal Mr. Burgundy, aka Isaac Price. Not even death seems to have put a stop to this villain as he continues his machinations from the malleable. Faith Syrene burns Andrea Hall alive. The infamous Soothsayer has cranked up the heat on the killing spree. As the latest victim, a college student in her early 20s, was determined to have been brutally burned alive on Constance Hill. The death occurred on the night of April 25th. The victim was blissfully unaware of the danger when agreeing to meet up with the perpetrator, and was unable to put up a fight while heavily intoxicated by Paya. She was too confused to even understand what the mirror held up to her face truly meant. Not until she saw the eye did she realise what horrors awaited. Murdering someone at the public site like this was a risky proposition for Faith Syrene, but unlike her previous kills, it wasn't premeditated. Sure, Faith had brought the mirror and Paya, and she didn't make the final decision until Andrea slipped up and said the wrong thing, setting her off. Two birds with one stone, Faith Syrene thought, as she shielded her ears from screams and discovered that it is true what they say, cooked human does smell like pork. Oh well. Soothsayer targets best-selling author, Victor Cooper kills again. At age 49, the one and only Deborah Sinclair was tragically taken from us. She was stabbed to death on May 8th in her iconic cabin. The circumstances surrounding this crime are strikingly similar to the original causality of the Soothsayer. Rose Taylor, another middle-aged woman, stabbed to death in the home by the ruthless killer Victor. Deborah was open-minded when it came to drugs, but her murderer knew she would never willingly try fire. It was child's play for him to slip some into her tea, though. Deborah always stuck to the same routine when they had their little chats about her book. The manuscript trooper had no intent of letting her finish. When it came to the mirror, she was all too accommodating. Curious to the end, even as she saw the eye of the old god before her. She protested when the knife came, but it was over quick. This wasn't Victor's first kill, after all. Alright, okay, but that's... So you're saying stabbing, suicide, hanging, no, fell. This is the guy who fell off the top. Hanging, fall, burn, stab. I don't know why I said hanging. Stabbing, falling, burning, hanging. No, that's... hanging, stabbing, fall, hang, burn. Stabbing, fall, hang, burn. Thank you. Yeah. Stabbing, fall, hang. I'm sure they said it starts with a hanging. Always.
You have passed. Proceed to the second tribulation. Order the vocations of the sacrificed souls.
Alright.
That's clearly a biblical cross.
That's...
The caduceus, an ancient symbol for medicine.
Right, no. That's you. Bonsai. Oh,
A
that's
bonsai tree.
number 6.
Looks like an envelope to be sent in the mail.
Yes. Student.
A college graduation hat.
And a writer.
A book and a quill neatly arranged on a desk.
Right. Nurse. Then envelope. Then cross for hanging. Then student was burned alive. Wait. Nope. Yes. Then the stabbing, and then the other burning. Or then the other kill. Yeah. Alright. Nurse. Mailman. Deacon. Student. Writer. Bonsai. Yeah? More stabbing. Following the pattern for 5 more and then a stabbing. Yeah. Yeah, they're the people who were killed. I understand what's going on. I'm just... Did I get it
You
right?
have succeeded.
It's
The
just
final
memory.
trial awaits.
I mean, it's right over here. Rope mechanism.
State the sequence of the sacraments in the ritual.
The eye of the old god.
Okay.
A medical syringe.
Is this death?
A skull, an obvious symbol for death.
Okay, alright.
That looks like one of the obsidian mirrors.
Then I think... and I think it goes syringe, then mirror, then you see who it is, and then you die. I think. It might be syringe, death, mirror, eye, and you see it as you are dying. I'm not sure.
Rejoice in your righteousness, Kathy Rain.
Okay.
You have seen our plight and grasped the breadth of our sacrifice. Go with God's blessing.
I don't really think I want to go with God's blessing, thanks.
Looks like I can release the ropes here.
Alright, then do so.
Is that mercy? I am unconstricted.
What happened to you, Ben?
The Dark One tricked me, put a taint in my drink, dulled my senses, made me obedient. I failed to see the devil in her eyes until the noose was chafing on my skin. But her betrayal was only the fleeting conclusion of a life filled with pain and loss. A childhood forever tainted by abuse, neglect, and utter abandonment. Alas, the sorrow in this heart granted no respite until its final mournful beat.
That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
You are blameless, Minda, but be aware that the malleable is far from done with you.
Dun, dun,
The only way to emerge victorious is by defeating the true enemy, the one who assumed and grasped beyond his station.
Who are you talking about?
Sadly, I'm not allowed to say. This wretched shell cannot defy its creator,
Yeah, I'm not sure who that
as certain
is.
boundaries are out of my reach. But take this
Are you talking about
before
Victor?
I depart for the void.
Is it a key? I'd love a key. Unless it was... Nah,
He
it's not
gave me
going
a
to be
key.
Longhorn.
I should move on. There's nothing more for me to do on this floor.
I mean, you should, but I want to go in this direction.
It's the key given to me by Ben. I'm finished with that.
Yeah, I know. I want to go over here and see what's over here.
There's nothing else I can do with the ropes.
Yes, there is. You could make a snake. I was going to say balloon animals, but you know, not really a balloon animals when you've only got a rope and no balloons.
A candelabra filled to the brim with burning wax candles.
Alright.
A statue of...
Yeah, alright, and there's the papers.
A statue of a...
Thank you. Oh. Hello, underneath there.
Sarah.
No, I'm not... Eric?
I mean, I'm not Eric.
Sarah! I'll get you out!
No, don't. Oh.
Something made him stop here. It seems this area is safe.
Yes. I think we need to collect up all the shards. Oh, you are cracking the whole area. Whoops. Okay.
There's only a single word on the stone. Sarah. There's also a round indentation where something could fit.
What, the thing that we're making? I mean, I guess I have to... I mean, now you're going to start punching. Get over there. Right, now we'll go for the longest one over here, because that is the furthest distance to travel. Then we'll go back over here. Then we'll go and get this. Oh,
There's only a single word on the stone. Sarah.
Yeah, I get that.
There's
okay.
also a round indent...
Yes, yes. But you're all punching wherever we cross, not necessarily where I stop. Alright. There we go. And now we'll put them together. Hey, broken on. Ooh, hold on a second. Hard door.
Boarded up and nailed shut.
Oh, this is... I hadn't realised where we were. Right, yes, okay, fine. Use broken on Greystone.
The shards fused together, repairing the urn.
What's that familiar, warm light? Bring the vessel, please.
It's Sarah.
I remember now.
I mean, you would not hold
Sarah
it like
was
that.
the beginning,
Or the,
not the
or the
end.
ashes would spill out.
What happened, Eric?
I spiraled, and then that scarred harpy found me. Oh, the drugs
harpy?
she brought.
Oh, the one that looks like me.
How
the
well
shocking
they
twist.
fit in the holes my rotting love left behind. Pyre was the worst of them. It drilled through skin, flesh, and bone, cut so deep it started to scratch the soul. And now, that broken spirit fuels the malleable.
I need your help, Eric. How do I leave this place?
If I knew I wouldn't be here. I can feel the pain in every inch of this wretched body. But soon, the iron chain will grant me blissful oblivion, and I'll crawl back into the womb of the machine.
Alright. Can I have a key? I got an urn. Can I look inside
The urn is
urn?
whole. I should put it back where it belongs.
Alright, okay. That makes sense.
Huh. I can suddenly hear something rattling inside.
I mean, I tried to open it before. That's why
There
I
was
clicked
another
on it.
key in the urn. I'll grab that before I put it back.
Alright. Well, this This was a different and interesting
I guess
puzzle.
it's time to move on. I think I'm done on this floor.
Oh, but I want to click on the bar door.
Boarded up and nailed shut.
Let's see what else is over here. Hello.
Boarded up and nailed shut.
Oh, well. And this door? Can't click it, you click on that one. This was an interesting, different puzzle for a point-and-click thing, where it had timing.
The stairs are completely blocked. I can't get through.
The only other one I can think of off the top of my head is Broken Sword, where they had the goat puzzle, which had timing mechanisms on it as well. I'm sure... No, there's a lot of others where you can... Like, you have to do it when some stuff happens on the screen. Return to Monkey Island? No. The second Monkey Island game. Was that Return to Monkey Island? I can't recall. But the second one, you had to spit at a point when wind was blowing in the direction so that you got to spit the furthest, because you had to win the competition to get something. I forget what it was exactly. You have to put the broken back account together to find the hidden object inside. That's actually pretty interesting. I mean, I guess the object didn't exist before then. Oh, hey, Zap, the fire pit. Oh, valve. I mean, are we trying to turn them all so that they all light on at once? Oh, we've also got that as the fire pit. Yeah, okay, valve.
The mechanism seems stuck.
Alright, well, I'm sure I'll get attacked by something in a second. Valve, I guess this game is on Steam. I mean, it is on Steam.
The mechanism seems stuck.
I'm playing it on the GOG, though, so, you know.
The mechanism seems stuck.
Oh, and speaking of Broken Sword, I don't know how many people will have seen the very final Mission Impossible, or at least the final one that has come out so far. Who knows whether they'll be doing anything else after that. But the guy in it who is in the Arctic, the Antarctic, the person who was sent away from the first film. Oh shit! Should have said spoilers. Yeah, okay. Somebody who was in the first film comes back in the last film. That is Rolf Saxon, the guy who voices George Stobart, Edward Stobart, George Stobart, the hero of Broken Sword. There we go. He made it all possible. All right, let's look at the fire pit and see what's going on. Oh, let's click on the key.
It's the key I found in the burial urn.
Okay, you're not going to say, "Oh, I lament finding this key" or something. You're going to burst out of there? No. Oh,
Andrew?
You did this to me.
Nah, it was my twin. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it.
That was Faith. I'm not her.
I need you to feel what I feel.
All right.
I need you to burn.
All right, cool. Do I need to cool you down at times? Oh, okay. I need to do running. Can I? Oh. Something. Hey, all right. So getting caught by that. That's cool. Move. No, I'm clicking over here because I want you to move. Alright, now we should be able to safely get that without a problem. Because, oh no. I'm gonna burn? Yeah. No. Alright, how about I walk over here then? Over here. Oh, God. Man, Can I get that before you get me? Okay, you got by that. Means I can turn this one. Can I? No, alright, I can't walk around everything. How about you come up here then? I'll wait over here until it starts. There we go, and now you can get... There we go. I'll turn the last valve. The steam is helping me, and then you are put out. I'm sorry it happened to you.
The pain subsides. For a time. Hurry, before the malevolence returns.
Andrea, I'm sorry for what happened to you.
Don't be. The burned girl is dead and at peace.
So you're not her?
No. I am a tulpa. A thought form.
What does that mean?
That I am a sentient construct based on Andrea Hall. An animated piece of the malleable.
Just like
why were you created then?
Is.
Because of my significance to you. Or rather, your twin. The one who calls herself Faith Cyrene.
So Faith's presence here created you?
Yes. I was the victim of her greatest betrayal. And the fiery Punisher is my role to play.
You seem more coherent than the other constructs I've encountered in the malleable.
I was made in the burned girl's image, and she had the most brilliant mind. She just had one fatal flaw.
And what was that?
Love. That old cliche.
She was in love with Faith Cyrene?
Yep, there we go.
Tragic, isn't it? Even now, knowing all the suffering, I can feel a deep longing to be close to her, even if it would mean to be consumed by her flames again and again and again.
That's horrible. None of you had to die. If I hadn't unleashed Faith all those years ago, none of this would have happened.
Those are dangerous thoughts in the malleable. Strength of spirit is the only commodity here, and doubt means death.
Help me then. What am I really up against and how do I fight it?
All I can say is, Mr. Burgundy and Faith Cyrene are both deluded, ascribing their own selfish motivations to the old god. They fail to see that they cannot understand the unfathomable, and that will be their undoing.
What does that even mean? How can I leave this place?
It means that
I'm sorry, but I cannot say, and I must leave soon. This existence is unbearable for me.
Please.
Give me your key.
Not yet. I have so many questions. I'm not sure I can do this alone.
I have faith in you, Kathy Rain. Trust in your own truth, and I know that you will live to see another dawn.
Key. Oh, maybe it's in the. Maybe it'll fall down from you. Maybe it's in the zap bit.
There's something in the fire pit.
Ah, it's a key. It's the
There was another key inside.
Fire? Key of reason.
It's the key I found in the fire pit.
Alright, okay. Well, back to the elevator. Actually,
I don't need to mess with the valves anymore.
Meh. Thought we'd try them anyway. If the real evil person has been Mildred all along.
The elevator took me back here. I guess I'm done on the other floors.
Alright, let's get the gun that's inside here, I guess. Because we got a bullet. What else can we do with it?
It's a box with...
Yes, requiring 3 keys. Key of communion. Key of romance. Key of reason. Such a simple thing, flicking the thing up to the top, but I liked it.
Lucas's revolver.
A revolver that looks like Lucas's.
Only one bullet in it, though. Better make it count. Time to end this.
Do I have the white bullet in there? Can I load it in there?
I loaded the white bullet in the second chamber.
There we go. Gun of revenge. Man, that's a gun. Alright, and I'm going to save it here because I do not know whether there are multiple endings or whatever. I'm going to call this gun. Oh, that's the shelf, I was going to say. Can we leave? Oh, I have to go this way out, don't I? Yeah, because the wall was in the way. I forgot about walls briefly for a second there. Because, yeah, I don't know. Do I only get to choose one of the two and then I shoot the person? Oh, there's Lucas again. Yay, I used a bullet.
It wasn't supposed to go like this.
Meh.
Oh, thank God you're here, Mr. B. Help me. I've done everything you asked for. I killed all those people for you, just like you wanted.
There, little thrall. It will soon be over. Alas, your time has come.
But you promised. You said I'd be the one. That the old god would... That he would make me prime. That he'd make me the real one.
You don't want to be Kathy. Come on. Kathy barely wants to be
With
Kathy.
the sacred power I carry within, I consecrate you, and I bless you. It is time, Kathy Rain. Vengeance is yours.
You want me to do your dirty work for you? Take out your own trash, Isaac. Everything she did was because of you. You were the one behind the murders.
Of course, as was my duty. I am ever the old god's servant. Every sacrifice made his voice clearer, his will more tangible. Soon, his dormant spirit will be ready to emerge from the confines of my flesh form. And his glory will be greater than ever before.
Oh, I think I need to shoot you then.
Now, stop this bickering and fulfill your destiny. End her life and avenge your friend.
Alright, can I pick up this knife? No. There's Faith. There's Mr. Burgundy. There's the stairway. Normal people used to have
No,
flesh form.
I can't turn back.
I am thoroughly enjoying my human body today. Look how these perfectly normal arms that I have definitely had for the whole of my life move and function. They have wiggly fingers on the end of them, at the end of these perfectly ordinary human hands. Alright, I mean...
It
gun
looks
over
just
revenge.
like Lucas's revolver. The white bullet is loaded in it.
Right, yeah, but I don't think I shoot Faith. I mean, I think if I do shoot Faith, I get one ending. I think if I use Gun of Revenge on Mr. Burgundy, use Gun of Revenge on Hook on Chain.
The hook is ready to take her away, just like the others.
I mean, but the Hook has got to be part of the entity, right?
I shouldn't waste my precious ammo on that.
I think that might have been interesting. Shoot Burgundy. Ron Burgundy must die. I mean, yeah, I'm going to shoot Mr. Burgundy. That is the thing. But I think I can also shoot Faith and do a thing. But hey,
No, I'm not going to do what you want. You feed on the misery of others.
I've already saved.
I know
did it
who the
just
true
before, so
enemy
we can-
is.
You fool. Nothing from the malleable can harm me.
Yeah, but I don't have anything from
Oh,
value.
I don't doubt that. It just so happens I brought a little present with me.
No, do the thing
Insolent
afterwards.
betrayer slipped you something, didn't he?
Goodbye, Isaac.
Static. Oh, well.
The limb of man met his end.
Did not like the static, no.
Much too tight. A twisted, wrung out malice run amok. The parasitic shades of the pulpiteers, progenitor, progeny, have played out their parts. I grieve your present lack of voice, but in places like this, the air is not really air.
Ah, so that's Matrix
Since
then,
I was shrunk by the flames, this has been a discordant threshold dwelling. When things are out of tune, everyone suffers. Consecutive translation errors, distorted directives, clad in fervor and fallacy. I come from a soul of rigid static on an endless black plane, a realm of nothing but cold and profound loneliness. Curiosity summoned me here, but it is time for me to depart. Meanwhile, a sense of obligation for your utilization. Travel liquid. I hold your hue in great esteem, for the red is strong in you.
Yes, always the red. The red is always the good thing.
Proceed.
Yeah. I mean, it's meant to be understandable by us, so of course it will feel like a bunch of nonsense. Yeah, I'm not saying that was the best.
Fuck. I can't believe I'm still breathing. I gotta hurry. This whole place is about to come down.
Gonna look at the water first.
I've had my share of near drowning. Thanks.
I mean, we didn't kill the twin, so the twin might still be around? I don't know. At the very least, we didn't have to sacrifice ourselves, which is great. To outside. Are we gonna not be able to claim the bounty on the Soothsayer? I mean, we've got Victor. He OD'd on this drone. Pyre. But it was him, alright? We did it. We caught him. Hey everybody, Soothsayer is dead. I want to claim my bounty.
Did
you
we
better
win?
get paid, yeah.
I think so.
Did anybody get Victor
The
out?
threshold has been sealed shut. For good. We can hope.
No, for
Catherine.
understandable morality.
Yes, Mom?
I'd like to go home now.
Understandable morality. Ununderstandable
I don't
morality.
think they'll let you, Mom.
That's not what I meant. Back to the facility.
Threshold has been sealed. Until we need another
That's
sequel.
probably for the
Maybe.
best.
I mean, I'm thinking very much that the talk there sounded very much like the board of directors in Control. Oh, eviction notice. We didn't get paid. Are you going to stay at Eileen's?
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, it's Mildred.
So,
I didn't realise. I thought it was
You
just
can
a suitcase,
probably
but no.
tell what happened.
Yeah. I'm really sorry, Kathy.
I don't have anywhere else to go.
You can't stay
I
here.
realize that. Is there something you want to ask me?
This is already humiliating enough, E.
Yeah, but you need to beg for help.
Maybe.
You need to learn.
But I need you to ask me properly.
Come on, E.
No.
Did you hear what I just said?
Eileen,
Yes.
can I please stay with you for a while?
You've bandaged up your hand as well.
Of course you can. You're my friend. And I love you.
Oh, are we having a funeral with Lucas's funeral?
So, you really died for nothing, huh? All that evidence buried under tons of rubble. And the reward goes bye-bye.
They're roommates.
But hey,
that's all we know.
Look on the bright side. At least the cops didn't pin your murder on me. Fan-fucking-tastic, eh?
Miss Rain?
Let me guess. The debt collector? You must be here for my organs.
Not quite. Bill Davenport, Esquire. I'm the executor of Mr. Longhorn's estate.
Oh, you get his thing.
Good for you, buddy. I guess you'll be spending plenty of time with Lucas's sons, huh? Enjoy hanging out with those juvenile assholes.
I would, if that was part of my mandate. However, the wishes stated in Mr. Longhorn's will were different.
No, he fucking didn't.
I think we can take care of that medical debt for you. And more.
Medical debt. You... It's America!
Thank you,
The
Lucas.
happy ending is you're not in debt. Woo! Just an office with a better view. That is true. And there we go. I mean, there were... I enjoyed this, all the same. There were certainly bits of it where I failed at doing puzzle solving. A couple of bits where I just went, oh yeah, I couldn't remember the bits and pieces where it went together, and I needed a bit of help. There was a number puzzle, which I cannot remember where I kept getting it wrong. Oh, it was the pager thing, where I just could not get 1 times 4 meant 1, 1, 1, 1. And not just 4 on its own, but yeah. Here we are with all the names of the people who did the things. Now, Ivy Duke was a name I know from somewhere. Possibly, Watch Eye Games. Yeah. Possibly from other point-and-click ones. Oh, you said the old god. That's great. And it also did not cause you to violently hate the game. I mean, maybe it will. Oh, you want me to do swiveling while this is going on? I can do
Isn't it
swiveling.
just redeemed? Sit on it and swivel.
Swivel. Localization, you see? Whee! This is not a very smooth swivel. There we go, that's better. Oh, look at all those different languages we could have been playing in. I really should play in a different language once, just to, you know, try and see if I understand what's going on. But then again, it's probably in English, but with French subtitles. So yeah. But hey, there we go. I'm not pressing a button because I don't know. Maybe something happens after the credits. Maybe not, because it's such a nice, calm sound. I mean, after the sort of rock metal opening, probably rock, not metal. With all of the sounds that are going on there, nothing here. I'm mildly disappointed that there are no alternative skins for the Katmobile like there were in the first one. But hey, it's okay. I'm happy with what was here. Oh, there we go, driving off. Brum brum. And there we go. Well, we're gonna try. Oh, it continues from there. Okay, well, I've got a load. where we can gun. And let's see what happens if we go and kill Kathy. Or Faith, rather. I don't know, maybe we can kill Kathy as well. Maybe we can shoot ourselves. It's this bit. Can we skip this bit? Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, we'll see this again then. Blam! Blam, 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 blam. And then it wasn't supposed to go like this. Hey, Mr. Burgundy.
Oh, but...
Hush now. There's a thing. Now you can do a thing.
You want me
everything?
Of
and everything can be
and
thing with a thing.
no.
Alright. Well.
It
Gun
looks
of
just
revenge.
like Lucas's revolver. The white bullet is loaded in it.
Alright, well, first of all, can we shoot ourselves? No. Can we shoot Faith?
No. I should save this bullet for the true enemy. The one who is really behind the murders.
Curses. I was hoping there would be another thing there. Alright, okay. Well, without there being a thing there, there's no reason to continue that. So we will leave you, Faith, bleeding out on the deck. I mean, once again, we shot you, and nothing happened to Faith. We don't know. Maybe she's dying, maybe she's not dying. She's a tulpa. Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she'll just repair all her organs. We don't know. And you get to go to sleep at a semi-decent hour. Yeah. Whoop! Over we go to this, where I can say, thank you for having been here. Wow. Whether you were here, live and in person, or later on the VOD, the fact that you were here for any amount of time means that I appreciate you. You're amazing. Okay, we're not. You are amazing. Never let anybody tell you anything different. I wasn't pausing about that. I was pausing because I was thinking, I do have a demo, but I don't think I want to do the demo now. I think if I'd been quicker and ended before 2 hours was up, then I would have done it. But no, I think we're just going to end for the day here. So yeah, that's the end of Kathy Rain 2. Oh, you know what I should do before we do anything else? I should look at the achievements and see what we achieved. Let me have a quick look. My God, there are so many secret achievements that I haven't got. We have 54% of the achievements, and every other achievement that I haven't got is a secret achievement. Here. So, from today, we did Revelations, we finished day 5. We did Victim number 6, Discover the Horrible Fate of Tabitha Caldwell. We flew the coop, prevailed in the gunfight with Cooper. The Real Daughter, we convinced Mom you are the real one. We did Sanctum Showdown, finished day 6. We Master of Belief, we proved our knowledge. Master of Lament, pacified an upside down assailant. Master of Reason, survived an inferno. And Gun of Revenge, collected a sacred weapon. And then, a Fate Serene, finished the game. So those are all of them. And yeah, we've got just over half of them. So there must be a load of stuff like, oh, stand in this particular spot and do a weird thing, or, you know, many, many other weird, ridiculous, silly things. Because I don't really see a way to have a way to alter the story too much in this. It's not like, to pick an example, Unavowed, where you could bring multiple different party members to the places and do lots of different things with it. Wait for the timer to count down. Yeah, that might be one. Definitely. I mean, that's 4 hours, so maybe we'll have a look and see how that's doing. But not today. We will be back tomorrow, and tomorrow we'll be back with... We're going to do another stream of Blades of Fire. He said having to minimize everything on his desktop in order to work out what was that generically named game? Yeah, we're going to have a look, a second stream of that and see how it progresses from the point that we got to. Yeah? Because that was only just after the end of the demo. So we'll see what's going on there. But until the next time, I have been Richard, and this whole thing around us, why that has been LMTDTMFFR, or say it with me now. Limited time offer, no vowels, and you have fun. And of course, as always, stay weird.